Evening all, how's it going? Chris Graham here for We Love Betting. It's Monday, so it's my weekend stats and betting roundup. A few of the stats I mentioned in Friday's video came true, so thanks for all your kind messages at the weekend regarding that. Premier League, another exciting weekend. QPR 0, Norwich 0. QPR now 1-2 for relegation from 4 to 7, so hardening there. And that was the 62nd 0-0 draw that Harry Redknapp has been involved with as a Premier League manager. No manager can boast more, which is quite interesting. Everton, of course, that was the big thing. Everton Aston Villa was my big Premier League shout on Friday, where I did say that Everton have not kept a clean sheet in 17 games against Aston Villa. A few people poo-pooed that, but of course Villa scored 3 goals. Unfortunately, they conceded 3 as well, so it finished 3-3. But both teams to score bet came in at 11-10, which was nice. Villa now 4-6, second favourites to go down. Absolutely extraordinary. Yeah, and you know, I think 1987 was the last time they got relegated, so that's of deep concern. Man City 2, Liverpool 2. Liverpool, you know, I've been opposing them all year, but they're actually really impressing me at the moment, without any doubt. They've now scored in the last 12 Premier League games, which is the best run since January to May 2011, when they scored in 18 consecutive games in a row. Man City pushed it to 7-1 for the title. Absolutely amazing. What about the Championship? Well, a key stat for me, Hull. Whenever Hull go in the lead, they win, usually. And that was the case on Saturday. Took the lead against Millwall, went 1-0 up, and that's how it stayed. It stayed Millwall 0, Hull 1. Hull just a bit bigger than 2-1 to go up at 21-10. And their record now, when they've been in the lead this season, played 14, won 13, drawn 1, lost 0. They're very good at holding winning positions, and that was the case again on Saturday. Peterborough got a 2-2 draw with Burnley. Peterborough now 4-11 to go down Dan Ferguson's side. And again, the main problem is they keep conceding in the last 15 minutes of games. That's the 20th goal they've conceded in the last 15 minutes, worse than any side in the Championship. That's poor, and that's one of the reasons why they're fighting for their Championship lives at the moment. Watford, you know, we put them up for relegation at the start of the season. My word, they're playing absolutely amazing. They beat Bolton 2-1, right in the title mix. Bolton are not in the title mix, that's for sure. They're now just 16-1 to get relegated. 20th at the moment. Wolves down there as well, so we could see, I think for the first time since Swindon, in between 93 and 95, 2 successive relegations from the top tier down to the third tier. Bolton and Wolves really in big trouble at the moment. And Bolton keep losing points from winning positions. They went 1-0 up again against Watford, sacrificed the lead and ended up losing 2-1. They've lost a startling 24 points from winning positions this season. Dougie Freedman, hasn't he really had the desired effect since he came in, it has to be said. In League One, one thing caught my eye. Preston, appalling record at home continues. No home win in 11 now. You have to go way back to September the 29th against Yeovil. Was the last time they won at Deepdale. They're 25-1 to get relegated. That's unlikely, you'd have to say. And the last time they were in the 4th tier in England was 1987. So there we go. Quite a few in League 2 here. Exeter 0-0 draw with Aldershot. I mean, I presume you've noticed this, but it's worth pointing out in case you haven't. But the contrast between Exeter's home form and away form is startling. Just 17 points won at home this season. They're done in 20th place in the home table, yet away from home they've picked up 29 points, so almost double. They love travelling, which is surprising because they're sort of way in the southwest on their own. You'd think teams would hate travelling to their place, such a long way, but that doesn't seem to be the case, quite illogically. So 29 points won away from home, is 17 just at home. They're third in the away table, and again their home form was poor this weekend. A 0-0 home draw against Aldershot, not good enough for Paul Tisdale's side. Fleetwood 2, Bradford 2. I mentioned this about Bradford's record, the game directly after the Capital One Cup, and it happened again. They failed to win again, 7th time, and 7th time they failed to win. Played 7-1-0, drawn 3, lost 4. So that curse, if you like, came to fruition once again. Sadly, the 8-5 in Fleetwood didn't come off, but again, Bradford failing to win in the game directly after the Capital One Cup match. And finally, from the weekend stats roundup, Southend beating Oxford 1-0, 5-2 to get promoted now. Paul Sturrock's side, and they've scored 73% of their goals this season in the second half of games. That's better than I think every other side in England apart from Spurs. I think they're about 73.8%. But Southend, a great side to be with in the second half. So if you're backing them in play and they're losing at half time, bear in mind that they've got a wonderful record, scored almost 3/4 of their goals in the second half this season. So there we go, that's my betting and stats roundup on this dark, dank, horrible, wintry Monday afternoon. See you later.